Hi, guys. Welcome back. As promised, here is another episode regarding relationships. Specifically, if you saw the post earlier, it was about relationship misconceptions, and they were the relationship will make me happy. I can change the other person. This relationship will never get any better. And I wanted to talk to you guys about these three particular misconceptions because they're really important. First and foremost to put out there is that we definitely have to understand that we can never control anybody. We can never make them happy. We're not responsible for other people's feelings as much as we would like to think we are. We're not. People are responsible for their own emotions, and that includes happiness. If you are in a relationship where you feel like your search is happiness within that relationship, then I would definitely suggest looking up and reading more into attachment issues, because that might be a little bit healthier for you. The other two, we're looking at, you know, things not ever working out. And this is something that a lot of couples struggle with or trying to change each other. Again, you cannot control another person. So no matter what you do, you can't use, oh, if you love me, then you would do this more. Or if you love me, you would, spend more time with me. If you love me, you wouldn't scream at me. That is a way of trying to manipulate in a relationship. And you might not even realize that you're doing that, and it's a negative thing. What's more important is to sit down and talk to an individual about what it is that you need straightforward rather than trying to change the individual's behavior. The last one on the list was things will never change. And I wanted to take that one and spend a little bit of time on it, particularly because having hope in a relationship is very important. Now, the only time that I would ever think that there is not any hope in a relationship or that relationships are not salvageable is if there's domestic violence. And even in those cases, you see that people stick together. So, how do you work past this idea when you are in a relationship and you feel like nothing that you're doing is working? Well, what I would do with my clients particularly and have them draw lists about what they think are their benefits of their relationship. What are their strengths? What works well in their relationship? How do they work well together? And I'd have them emphasize on that for a particular reason because it shows more a positive light than the negative of what's always going wrong. Not only that, but then I would have them look at what are the challenges and what are some of the concerns of the relationships. Now, notice that I did not say weaknesses. A lot of people use this in their statements, and it's so unconscious. They're like, oh, well, the weakness in our relationship is weakness is such a word that I feel like it can break at any moment. And if we're saying that relationships are strong, then saying that there's a weakness there, it just doesn't flow well. So I like to say concerns or challenges because then those are things that can be worked through. And once you've identified those challenges and concerns that you have within your relationship, I get them to go back to their list of what works well with them, what are their strengths in the relationship, and then how they can use those to work through the challenges and the concerns of their relationship. Believe it or not, this small tactic can bring about a lot of information. You see couples sitting down and going, oh my goodness, I didn't even think of that. Or, oh, you're really good at this and you're really good at that. Wow, that's fabulous. You're noticing your partner's strengths, maybe something that they don't even realize. You keep a cooler head sometimes in these situations. Okay, so that means when, we face this challenge, I'll make sure to be more responsible in doing X, Y, Z. Okay, so let's say, for example, someone doesn't know how to drop a subject because maybe they're stubborn, which is most of us, right? What you can do, and your partner is very patient, and you've noticed that that's a benefit of the relationship or a strength of the relationship, you can turn around and say, okay, well, when I get stubborn and have like a threshold, this is the limit. Once I get here, we agree that you're going to be the patient one and you are going to help me in that moment by walking away. And I have to remember and understand. And then it's also a cue to the other individual that, hey, you've reached your threshold. I need to walk away. You need to calm down. That also kind of puts you in check so that you can do your own internal looking at what's going on. Why are you guys fighting? What's the situation at hand? I hope that some of these things are starting to be applied in your relationships. I hope that they are useful. If you have questions, even if you're scared, I recommend reaching out. I'm here for you. I'm here to provide this information to you. It's free. It's only a few minutes that you have to sit down and watch this, and these little things can make a big difference, okay? So have a good day, and thank you for listening.